Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Joshana here with yet another tag. All the tags, I'm just doing all of them. Today's tag is the Sisterhood of the World tag. As I understand it, the way this one is supposed to work is that like you get tagged and that person has questions for you to answer and you answer them, but then when you tag people, you make new questions. I think I looked briefly and I couldn't find the original, but I'll try again. If I find it, I'll link it down below, or if you guys know, tell me. But I was personally tagged by Nashwa, so I will definitely link her below. Go check her out. She's a freaking peach. I love her. The questions that I'm going to answer today, let's get into that. Number 1, what's your favorite song and pick a book that relates to it? For real, this one's kind of hard for me because I don't like have a favorite song, and I really haven't been listening to the radio very much or like Spotify or anything very much lately because I've been like reading and listening to audiobooks instead. I'm just gonna be a cheater because I do actually like this song. Like it does something to my heart every time I hear it. The Wonder Woman theme song, and so here's a book that relates to it. Number 2 is give an LGBT+ / diverse book recommendation. I need more LGBT+ recommendations. I've seen quite a few and I've added them to my TBR since joining BookTube because people talk about those a lot and that's awesome. My recommendations for that would be the Six of Crows duology. Six of Crows and what's the freaking other one? Shoot me right in the face. I'm having a brain fart right now. I can't remember the next one, but oh my god, or the other one. Those books. There's definitely LGBT+ characters going on in there. I mean, a YA contemporary that I did like was I'll Give You the Sun, with our main dude there, Noah, who's just a doll. Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. It was a fun read. Everybody else loves it. I was like, meh. Nevernight, God's Grave, that has those elements in there. Okay, number 3. Who is your favorite morally gray character? Recently, Kelsier from Mistborn. And I'd say Mia from the Nevernight and God's Grave from the Nevernight Chronicles. Yeah, she can be kind of morally gray. She's okay with doing some dirty crap if it serves her means. Number 4 is biggest pet peeve with books. I mean, there's like the easy answers, or like not easy, I don't want to say that, but like what a lot of people hate are, you know, the tropey like insta love or love triangles, stuff like that. I'm trying to think of like my biggest pet peeve, and then I'm thinking also too just like pet peeve with books, like not the content of the story, but like with a physical book. A big pet peeve there is like this series. I don't know if you can see it, but where the spines don't line up. Like, what is this? Why? Why would you do this? But with story content, I feel like one of my biggest pet peeves, probably, because insta love, it depends. Sometimes I can like ignore it and get past it or whatever. Different tropes I can kind of forgive or ignore. But something that really just bothers me so much is when a plot has like a snag, like, ooh, there's a problem, and it's all based on the fact that 2 characters just need to talk, but they won't talk. Like, they refuse to speak, or they'll be in front of each other about to speak, but like, no, I don't want to hear what you have to say. And then like, that makes the plot continue on just because they won't talk. It drives me nuts. That's probably one of my biggest things, because I'm just like, oh my god, just talk to each other for God's sake. It just feels like a cheap way to extend. It's like a plot device. It just feels like a cheap plot device. Number 5 is, what is your favorite poem? I don't think I have one favorite poem. I have this Love Poems of Pablo Neruda, And there's a couple that I really like. Epithalamium, or Epithalamio. I love this book because it has the Spanish right next to the English, so you can like read along in both. I can read Spanish, like pronunciation wise, but I don't like always understand it. So it's fun to be able to read that. Number 6, the last book you DNF'd and why? Caraval, largely because wholly like masculine hero trope that was just bad and aggressive, and no. Also, Scarlet is the worst, in my opinion. She just rubbed me all the wrong ways. Number 7, what does a 5-star book have to have for you? I mean, quality writing, of course. Even if a book is like super fun and like whatever, if the writing is kind of like shoddy, there's not a good chance that I'm going to give it 5 stars. So quality writing, but the main huge thing is characters that I truly like care about. Like characters that I want to like tell somebody like, oh my God, you know what happened to them? Like as if they're real people. And it can vary book by book, even in a series, but yeah, books with characters that I truly, truly care about and that I'm like emotionally invested in. If that doesn't happen, I'm not super likely to give it 5 stars. Number 8, if you had to get a bookish tattoo, what would it be? Had to. I mean, I want a bookish tattoo. And one that I've thought about getting is, and I don't know where or anything, and I haven't really thought about it that much, but an open book somewhere on my body with like a bookish quote, like a bookwormy, book lovery quote, like on the pages. But it would kind of have to be a little large, so maybe not. Maybe just around it. I already have a couple tattoos with words though, so. Number 9, if you had to pick one book to read forever, what would it be? This isn't one book, so maybe I'm cheating here, but a series of unfortunate events. Like if I was forced to pick like one story to keep reading over and over again, it would be that, I think. Just because it's so fun. And it's written, I think it's written so well. Like I just love how clever it is. I just love the humor in it. I love everything about it. Number 10, Funko asked you to design its newest line. What characters would you like to see made into Funko Pops? Mr. Kindly, Raoul, and Master Ren, as well as Abraxos. Mr. Kindly from Nevernight, Raoul from The Aeronauts Windlass, Master Ren from Monstrous. These are all talking cat characters. And then Abraxos is Manon's little wyvern from the Throne of Glass series. Okay, that's all for this tag. Thank you, as always, for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.